Hello, everybody. My name is Corey Rosen, and you're listening to the Story Podcast. Today, we have on a super awesome returning guest, Mr. Kid Rose.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Kid Rose from Lancaster is a rising star in the music industry known for his unique blend of hip hop, pop, and 80s pop and compelling lyrical storytelling. With a passion for music that began in his early years, Kid Rose has quickly established himself as a noteworthy artist with a fresh perspective and a distinctive sound. It's been about a year since we've had you back on.
Yeah, it's been a long year.
Yeah, I remember last time you said you were gonna do one more album then retire, and now you got two or three more albums out.
I did say that. I did say that. Oh snap! Yeah, I said that. Yeah, just
So,
dropped 2 albums.
so what was that like? And you dropped them within really close to each other.
Yeah,
What's the thought process there?
I haven't dropped a project in a long time, and I don't really like sleeping on good music for too long. So we end up I end up dropping 2 albums within 3 weeks. I wanted to transition from XOXO Rose to Thriller Rose and just kind of just start from there and then keep doing pop music. I love pop music.
So you're trying to expand and rebrand almost.
Yeah, the whole Kid Rose. Yeah.
So you no longer Kid Rose, more like Adult Rose now.
More, yeah, 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 100%. Yeah.
So what's that been like for you? How's that switch up going?
Uh, you know what's crazy? I think I really want to share this. So, for music, for me, like every time I go into a new project or like transition to a new, I guess you would say you got the XOXO Rose, then you have the Thriller Rose. Um, it get like I wouldn't say it get darker, but it just becomes evolving into a whole different Kid Rose itself for as me as a creative. So just transitioning was just like I don't know, like man, um I was just trying to go towards we need a new king of pop, you know. So just
Here you
going
are.
that route. Yeah.
So you're more influenced by '80s pop than anything else.
I love 80s 90s music a lot.
What's your favorite artist from back then?
MJ MJ Prince, Gregory Isaacs, Bob Marley, Journey, Portrait. There's a lot.
And so, how are you going about creating those beats? Is that something you're doing yourself, or is that something you're still?
Mostly. Like I'll dip and dive from both ends, but I really just like just doing the vocals versus like the engineering process. But so the whole Thriller album is recorded and engineered by me. Mixed, engineered, everything like I had a Pacific sound that I wanted, keeping it very like distorted, keeping that 80s like vibe to it, but then also the melodies and then keeping the songs very less with not a lot on the songs. So wasn't like oversaturating the songs, but just making sure that keep dancing with me, my love. And so like the whole album is like a dance kind of like love project, but also uh a dark a dark artist, I guess you would say,
And so,
diving in.
what are the two like? I don't know if I asked you this last time. Are you more? I assume you're more of an album person because you're dropping albums as opposed to dropping singles.
Yeah, I love dropping albums. Yeah.
And so, are your albums like more like concept albums or just a collection of your songs?
Nah, it's all concept. It's all like very thought out and specific, like to the names, to the like the XO2 project has the first song is called Seven, and then you're supposed to go to the seventh track, and then it's the seventh track is called Chosen, and then I talk about being chosen in both, so they all have a correlation, and then also the Thriller project and XO2 correlate to my old other projects within growing in the industry. So like um kind of going back to like the younger music artists in me and kind of just giving them a hug and then giving them some guidance pretty much. So,
So, what would you say is your biggest growth from when you started to now?
doing pop. But like what do you mean like
Like
big?
lyricism, or like you have a better flow? Do your lyrics come out easier, or
Oh
how does
yeah,
yeah?
probably the melodies. I'd use a lot of falsettos now. in a lot of songs. So like I'll take like a high pitch voice, a low pitch, mid pitch, and then all these other different sounds have all these other different vocals have different sounds and different lyrics. And then I'll put them all together into one whole, like, let's say if I'm diving in from one bridge into like the hook of the song, I'll put all of these different falsettos and then into the hook. So being able to do that and orchestrate. So Thriller project was like it was like me like doing the orchestra. How you say it? Orchestra.
Orchestral or
Yeah,
choir?
yeah, like a choir. Like it was like really orchestrating the whole thing, like um without a band, pretty much.
Well, shall we dive right into some of your music?
Yeah, absolutely.
How
Let's
about
do it.
Seven? You mentioned Seven, which is the intro
Yeah,
track.
let's start with Seven.
Tell me about it. What was the purpose or like the thought behind
Seven.
it?
This is a rap song. I did it like 3, 4 in the morning, probably like 5 in the morning. I'm always recording about like 3, 4 songs a night, but Seven was like, let me show the rap side of Kid Rose versus like the singing side. And tell my story a little bit different, I guess you would say.
Well, let's take a listen.
Let's do it.
If you get it, I can feel me down. They can never sell me out. Hope you feel my love and like my soul been feeling helpless out. Sing it with my little bit of soul. I hope the heaven's proud. I hope they feel me now. I hope you reach up all your dreams. They gotta see you now. I hope you pray for better days. Don't let your healing drown. Cause when you're chosen, it's the enemies that hold you out. And they gon' cross you for your energy, so hold it down. And for the dog, baby, sharper than a double-edged sword. I'm speaking light up like a prophet, I'ma take it on tour. They talking nonsense, gotta stop it, I've been coming for more. I'm writing scriptures, see the vision, I'm the star that was born. Look at my eyes, you see the pain, but ain't no rose without thorns. They heard the lies and felt the dark, you see my heart was just pure. Deeper than lies I signed to do because my heart was secure.
And that was Seven. You can find that out everywhere now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, everywhere. So Seven, this song is me. This is Isaiah. So this is my real name, Isaiah. Speaking with Kid Rose, like Kid Rose speaking with Isaiah. So like there's different sides to the song. It's kinda like a like if you're schizophrenic or something. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's like me
Right.
battling with myself and giving me gems, and that's what really the whole idea of that song was.
So we kind of glossed over this a little bit last episode, but your upbringing was a little rough for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me
Hundred
about it.
percent.
I feel like we glossed over it just a little bit. We didn't really get deep into it.
Well, I've slept on couches, and I say this humbly. I've slept on couches in studios countless number of years, and I think that's where all the light and inspiration come from. So it's a beautiful story.
And so, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it because you were like kicked out, or what happened?
Nah, I think it's just like, you know, you'll have when you have the same vision as people, but you surpass people around you with that vision that y'all both shared. It creates a certain energy that is unneeded. So I'm just I just have my own journey going on.
So you
That
got your
people,
going place to place.
yeah, like I think I'm very misunderstood as like an artist, but also as like an individual. Like honestly, bro, like I'm very like I'm a nerd. Like behind all this music, like I'm a nerd, but I love learning. I love anything of existence and something that is challenging my mind. So I evolve very rapidly, faster than my fellow people. So like I said, it just creates certain things.
What's it like to have like that kind of instability in your life at that point?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Job ain't had nothing, still prayed. I'm blessed. Like I'm not mad one bit. I think that the seed has been planted a long time ago, and the plants and the roses are growing now. So
Are you stable now? Would you say that, or like you still going couch to
I
couch?
think nah, I think I'm just going album to album now.
Oh, there you go. That's one
You
way
know what
to
I'm
say it.
saying?
Well, you mentioned you switched up places from
Studios, yeah.
studios. Yeah, tell me about that.
Oh yes. So two things. R.I.P. JR. My brother just died a couple of days ago.
Oh,
You
I'm
know,
sorry to hear
rest
that.
in peace. And shout out to Red Lounge Studios. Shout out to Red Lounge. You know what I mean? The whole team. It's a studio, record label. It's a bunch of artists that we work together. You know, um, that's our studio.
And where were you guys originally?
Same thing. We were just in a different spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you guys looking for more artists to come in and do some stuff, or?
Absolutely. I think we could definitely talk something out, but I'm definitely looking for artists for my record label, which is called Roseville Records, and I got a couple artists now. But I think as long as you consistent, you hungry, and we here.
So when did you start that?
A long time ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Just
been
start-
had it.
Just starting to flesh it out a little bit more, or?
I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I think I only just put the energy into artists that are hungry. So if you're not consistent, I'm not bothered. Even like the Lancaster, Pennsylvania music scene, like it's tunnel vision. I see what y'all doing, but like, I don't think a lot of people is that hungry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. Lancaster's got a lot of talent, but not a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's all it is.
You got a lot more tattoos than last time I saw you.
Yeah. I forgot. I don't even think I have face tattoos. No.
What's your favorite tattoo so far?
The XOXO on my.
On your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rose.
That's
Oh, I have a tattoo on my back. It says prophetic. Nobody knows that, but it's able to predict events. You know. And yeah.
You gonna get any more?
Yeah.
What tattoos are you looking forward to next?
My kids' names, and that's it.
You have any
Portraits of my kids? No. Yeah, I got 4 kids.
Do you?
Yeah, I got 4 kids.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that juggling 4 kids?
And doing music and everything and trying to be Kid Rose was stressful, very overwhelming. But I think I look at the whole world of the kids that need like a influence or somebody, you know, that can guide them. So I put that with my kids as well. Not really too much. I got 2 boys, 2 girls. Small, you know.
That's about all you need, really.
Yeah.
Looking for more, or?
Yeah.
Always looking for more.
Yeah. I ain't done.
So you're juggling the kids, the music career. Do you have like a day job too?
Music.
Music is your day job?
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
full time.
Full time?
Music's been full time for a while now. Once I got the blueprint, once I bypassed certain things, and you know, just kind of working through the loopholes, and you're good. But you can't share the gems with everybody, cause you know.
Speaking about gems, what do you think is your specialty in all of this? Is it lyricism? Is it creating the music? Is it mixing and mastering? Where do you think is your specialty in all this?
I think being able to orchestrate a hit, 100%. 100%. I think being able to build. Are you saying just as like just musically, like within myself, like just being able to orchestrate a hit? I have it in me. I can't get drained out or dry. It'll forever come. It comes. I can work all night from sun up to sundown. I won't even be able to sleep, bro. Like, I love this. This is something where I dive in. Like, let me actually, since we're on the jump, right? Yo, Corey, when I listen to like music or even just listen to beats and stuff, I close my eyes and I get into this whole different realm. Like, like nothing around me exists, the people around me don't exist, like especially with the whole Thriller album. Like, I don't remember recording the whole project, and there's a song on there called Burn. And yeah, like I get so deep into like the music where it's like, man, I just get somewhere else. So like I think just orchestrating a hit though, coming up with melodies. I don't know. All I know is music. You know?
Always writing new stuff? No, not anymore?
Nah, I stopped writing a long time ago. It's
So you-
easier.
Easier to do what?
Just easier to I think your lyrics come out way more fresh, and I do a lot of punch in, punch out. So I record myself now versus before where I had to work in like an hour session or 2 hour, and
So you freestyle.
yeah, every song.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you... That seems like a lot. To just freestyle every song and get a product out of it. How does that work?
I have no idea. God. 100%. I have no idea. Can't tell you. I don't know where it comes from. I'm not even making this up. It just I call it the rose. So in other words, like when I'm in my rose, I'm in my like Rain Man. And like even when I perform, you saw me perform before. Nothing exists. I'm in Madison Square Garden and it's a million people like nothing exists. That's all I know. Swear, like nothing but flashing lights. Since a kid, that's all I know. I'm here. I think I manifested it.
Let's grab another one of your songs. We got Deep in Your Love. That's one of your newer ones.
Yeah, Deep in Your Love.
Tell me about that.
Deep in Your Love. I mean,
Is
this
that
is a
still a
thriller
freestyle?
song. It is a freestyle, yeah.
So, like, are the melodies also freestyled in too, or?
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of high pitched voices where I'm just funny, but it's a beautiful song.
What's it about?
I'm just deep in her love.
Let's take a listen.
Let's go deep in your love. Ooh, you got me singing, baby, deep in the heart. And I just need some light, baby. I'm deeper than dark. And it's a thrilling night, baby. I need me some love. Keep dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on. Dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on, dancing on. Deep in your love, ooh, she got me singing, baby, deep in the heart. And I just need one night, baby, I'm going so dark. The demons come at night, baby, I need me some love. Deep in your love, ooh, she got me singing, baby, deep in the heart. And I just need a night, baby, just dance with me more. The demons coming out for me, I need me some love. Slow down, deep in your love. Slow down, deep in my love. Slow down, deep in your love. Slow down, deep on my love. Let's go, deep in your love. Ooh, you got me singing, baby, deep in the heart. And I just need some light, baby. I'm deeper than dark. And it's a thrilling night, baby. I need me some love. Deep in your love. You got me singing, baby. Deep in your love. Deep in your love. Deep in your love. Deep in your love.
And that was Deep in Your Love. And apparently you got a new project coming out. Tell me all about it. I want to hear every lyric, every nook and cranny about it. I want to hear it all.
So Deep in Your Love, Deep in Your Love is a really it's a deep single. It's almost like even with Lady Rose, which is on the album. You know what I mean? I talk about love a lot. The whole Thriller album was just about like just picture like the Michael Jackson Thriller music video
Mm-hmm.
and just me kind of singing to like the girls. So like um the whole concept was when I'm not doing music, I'm regular, Isaiah's and stuff like that. But when I'm doing music or I'm on stage, it's a thriller movie. And so I talk about the demons come after me and stuff like that within the album. So it's like the metaphorically as in like maybe the industry. I don't want to say too much, but um yeah, I'm dropping another two projects. So EXO Thriller, and then you got Thriller. That was Thriller Rose edition, and you have Thriller EXO edition. So there's three
What's the
part
difference there?
projects. It gets darker and darker and darker.
Is that like a side A, side B kind of thing? Like,
Yeah.
like a double album?
Yeah, I'm going for like the vinyl kind of concept albums with these ones, and then EXO 2 Volume 2 as well is dropping.
So how do you keep track of, for example, right? You have like your band Chicago, right?
Yeah,
And each album they progress.
yeah,
But it seems like you got like a sequel here and then like a sequel over here and then a sequel over here.
yeah,
And it seems all out of order.
yeah, yeah.
Why?
So I don't want anybody to put like me as like, all right, he's a straight hip hop rap artist or he's a straight pop artist. So I try to oversaturate with a lot of different sounds and different melodies within the projects. That's funny. Within 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 it was online, it's funny. Within the projects. So I try not to get nobody lost in the concepts though.
Mm-hmm.
And the stories. But I feel like if I drop in the Thriller album, or let's say I dive into a new album, I end up evolving into that whole character within the album.
Okay.
So if I'm dropping EXO 2, I'm EXO Rose the entire time. It sounds crazy. It's different egos, but it's just how it works. And then the Thriller album is pretty much just me on the whole like 80s time frame. So I don't know. I guess I just love giving a lot of different sounds and music to people.
And so my question would be like, why do you do it all? Like you're saying you're oversaturating, but wouldn't people argue that that's a bad thing?
Not for me.
Not for you?
I think it's kind of like just playing with the industry again. Not trying to say too much, but I think it's just about like just it's my game. It's I'm not signed to a label. I can, but I refuse to because I don't want to get my masters up. And I definitely don't want to give Thriller up to nobody.
Yeah,
So-
that's like the thing with nowadays. And besides, you don't even really need a record label to do all the stuff
Yeah.
that you want to do.
My kids is they're on my royalties.
Oh, that's nice.
So if I give that up,
Right. So you've got these 80s album, pop album. Is there any other genres that you want to sneak into?
Oh yeah, we trying Spanish. We trying rock
You
and
speak
roll.
Spanish?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I am Spanish.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
nobody knows this. Yeah,
No, I didn't know that at all.
yeah, nobody knows. I'm a lot of things to be.
First, second language, or
Well, that's my first language.
It's your
I
first
mean,
language?
English is my first language.
Okay,
so,
okay.
yeah, I don't know Spanish like that, but yeah. But we're gonna dive into like rock and roll and stuff like that. But I'm digging the pop right now. I'm loving the pop music right now.
what are your thoughts on like ever getting like a full band?
I would love that. I always thought about it, but I feel like having bands and stuff like that kind of like, it eventually breaks when like it's not, unless you have everyone that's like, okay, no, I'm good with playing the guitar. Okay, I'm cool with you doing the vocals and stuff like that. I just never thought about it, I guess. But
Is that something you're willing to open up to? Like,
100%, 1,000%, 1,000%. I would rather actually do stuff live rather than doing over the song in the back.
No, I totally agree. That's like one gripe I have with a bunch of rappers, and I am so sorry for anybody that does this, but I have a bone to pick because I this I won't say I despise, but I heavily dislike when rappers like use their own tracks and like rap over their own
In the
tracks.
background.
Yeah, in the background, because I can't, because either one, I can't understand what you're saying because you're rapping over your other lyric and you're not in sync with each other, and sometimes that comes down to bad rapping, real rapping versus like recorded rapping. You know what I mean? And I get that. So like, I don't think Eminem could like spit Rap God as fast as it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Shoot, I haven't been to an Eminem concert. Maybe I should. But
That'd be dope.
I feel like people, like rappers, need to get like their own karaoke versions
Oh yeah.
out and like sing to that.
Yeah.
I would respect that so much more because now I can understand what you're doing, and then the actual talent comes through.
Yeah. Well, that's what you would just like kind of separate the artist who is, I guess you would say, hungry or not, because I think you have levels as you evolve as an artist. So like going from doing that in the background or having your live band and then having your music on all platforms or like, doing a radio interview. I think just certain people just have to evolve and doing those steps. You know what I mean?
Any of those rappers out there, make your own karaoke stuff to your own stuff. It's not that hard. Just mute the vocal.
Do it.
Do it. I really do think that will elevate so many people out of like their DIY or because when people, I don't know what you've experienced like in high school, whatever, but whenever someone told me, "Oh, I'm a rapper," I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure, okay,
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
I
I'm a
can see
rapper
that.
too. I could do that." No, I feel like if you're a rapper, you want to propose yourself as a true rapper, you gotta be able to rap your own stuff. You gotta be able to do your, and I understand like there's might be background vocals, keep those in. That's fine. But
Yeah.
the main vocal, take it out of your mix, render it, and then use that at like open mics or your performances. I think that just makes it so much better.
Keep the tellies and the ad libs, but not the vocals.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not the main vocal because I just feel like you're lazy at that point.
And if you are an artist out here and you is hungry and you really want this, go for it and stop procrastinating. Stop letting.
Stop complaining.
Yeah, just stop.
Stop
Just
it.
Stop.
Get some help.
Come on.
No, but why the
So bad.
microphone? Well, I'm serious though. No shade against anybody, but I
No, it's
really
true,
do
though.
think I have love for the local artists here. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you gotta move up and you gotta
Yeah.
expand your. If you're gonna take yourself seriously, go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I agree.
Anyway, psychotic rant over. I have another one of your songs. Tell me about Thriller Rose. We've been talking about it all podcast.
Yeah, Thriller Rose is one of my favorite songs on the Thriller project. This is literally the Thriller of Michael Jackson's Thriller project. So, it goes down to the concept of like me being on stage and how it's basically just me being on stage and the dark comes. So the music thing is really deep to me. Like it's very more spiritually in tune versus just me trying to drop songs and then be like, okay, maybe my friend will like this song or the city. I'm not worried about any of that. It's just, you got to hear the melody. It's so beautiful.
Let's take a listen.
Let's do it.
I'll do anything to show you I'm through the Keep dancing with me, my love. Keep dancing with me, my love. And I can love you from the soul and your spirit. isn't it days some more? If you get it, I can show you a thriller rose. Keep dancing with me, my love. Keep dancing with me, my love. And they done got me at my turning point, baby. I need me some healing inside. Won't let him just get too close. You know that I go do anything for you, love. And I can show you it's a thriller. Keep dancing with me, my love. 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 Keep dancing with me, my love.
And that was Thriller. Some nice little robotic voices there.
Robotic.
Yeah, I forget what their is it a vocoder?
Nah.
I forget what it's called. I know exactly what that effect is, but I can't remember what it's called. That's cool though.
I don't remember.
It's cool. It's cool though. I dig it. I do dig it. It's cool.
Yeah.
So, what you got coming up? You got places to be, places to go?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think just taking everything up a notch, you know, expanding to where like all the numbers are going to. You know what's crazy? All the numbers has been definitely way more outside of my own like state. You know what I mean?
That's what it typically is.
Yeah.
The state doesn't really like you all that much.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but just expanding towards that. And then you know, again, my brother just died, so like I want to get him his own food truck. You know, that's the goal now. You know, he always wanted to open one, so you know, I really want to open one for him.
That'd be fun. It'd be hard. It's a little expensive nowadays.
Nah, it is.
Well, depending, I guess, what you want to sell.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah,
Because if you want to do like brisket, good luck.
I believe this. I believe this music is. This is the thing, that there's so many successful things that's happened in my life, like personally to me, like getting a song even on radio is like back then was like, oh my God, this is crazy, like this is wild, everybody calling me, blah blah blah, and then now it's like, all right, now we have it in South Beach, Florida, now we have it in Russia, now we have it in Tokyo. I just got a Grammy award for my first album in South Korea. It's South Korea, like a couple months ago, weeks ago, I remember.
Really?
Yeah. And I think just stuff like that, like there's so many successful things. I just man, there's, I don't want to say too much, but there's,
You can't say it all.
yeah, I can't say it all, but yeah, Thriller is I'm taking that to the next level. You know, I want to bring that to life and bringing I got a documentary that I'm working on.
Really?
Yeah, so I think nobody really sees how much work I really be putting in behind not only the music scenes, but a lot of music artists, a lot of my craft. Shout out to Al Stacks, Vlone Star, Low Exotic. These are two artists that I've really been focusing on, recording them. They're doing their thing. They're making hits. Shout out to Ozai. Shout out to Chronicle X as well. That's down at Red Lounge. But I think nobody saw how much work I've been putting in as an artist. So I wanted to document that and just get like really the behind the scenes and really just diving deeper within my life. You know what I'm saying? I got a crazy life story, bro. Like a crazy life story. But the music won't match up to what I'm telling you. So it'll be like, why are you making music like that then? I would have been like, yeah, I'm hanging by a thread. It's a beautiful, beautiful angelic thread. Almost like a harp.
So, out of all the things that you've done, what is one thing that you have yet to do that you want to do?
Uh just to be honest, I think just I don't know. I don't plan on I don't plan on doing music forever. You know what I'm saying? So
So last time you were here, you said you were gonna retire.
yeah, I did say that, right? And then I end up dropping. I think what it is. Let me just say this. Let me say this on the Story Podcast with Corey Rosen. This is Kid Rose. I honestly, wholeheartedly think that there's no more hungrier artist than me, and not only Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania itself, the world, if you want to take it there. You know,
I don't
so
know. Taylor Swift is from here.
tell you know, so like I really just whatever I didn't do, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Everything. I'm so determined. I'm you know, make it or break it, and I can't break right now. I can't break. Um, yeah, I think just doing an album with my kids is what I want to do.
That'd be fun.
It'd
How
be
old are your kids?
beautiful.
Are they old enough to like listen to your music and like it?
Yeah, my kids love my music.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they love my music. It's so beautiful. I see them vibing. My son be playing, like he be fake playing the guitar, and then my oldest daughter be fake singing and stuff like that, and it just be, man, my nieces, my nephews love it. Like that's the kids is what I do it for. I'm not really focused on making music for any adult. I think it's just really just the kids. Now if it comes to adults, it'll be like XOXO and certain freaky things that I be saying. So, but my music is not for kids, so do not play my music to your kids. They'll have to grow up and listen to it, and then they'll understand it. Because those are for people. Those are for kids that are lost and, trying to be found. That's all it is.
So, what is one thing that you like, a skill or a technique that you still want to work on, improve it on?
I don't know. I don't think there's. I've. If there was something I've got weak on, I've tried to always put all my power and strength to enhance the strength of it. But just maybe engineering. I want to just keep engineering my own music from now on, and it's better that way.
Right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's fun. It's amazing.
Since we've come on, I don't know if I asked you this last time, but what are some of the biggest mistakes that maybe you've made or you've seen other people make in the industry? How can we curb that?
To be honest, I made a lot of mistakes. Thinking the industry was gullible. I mean, thinking the world is gullible, so you walk into the industry gullible. This is not my first rodeo too. Like I got 8 albums out or 9. I don't even remember. I think being young and growing with the industry is scarier versus being old and then just dropping music. Because I feel like a lot of people depend on you to be a certain way or do certain things a certain way. When I first walked in the industry, I thought it was honestly like, we are the world, like everybody come together. It wasn't that.
It's not that. No.
It wasn't that. So like when I talked to it's so crazy. It's a true story. I talked to Tiffany Haddish, and shout out to Kirk Kellycon because he was at her birthday, and then she was giving me gems of the industry, and I think there's just a certain outlet for everything and a certain blueprint that they go by. So I just going by a blueprint pretty much.
Well, we're kind of wrapping up. Is there anything else you want to say or talk about?
Yeah, don't let nobody define your journey or yourself, your name, your brand, what you want to do. Don't let nobody step in the way of your journey. Believe in yourself, because nobody's going to understand your journey. And because you have that vision and nobody else does, they won't understand it. So there's no point. You just have to keep going, put the seed down, let the rose grow or let the fruit grow, and then eat it. And then pretty much just go from there.
That's right.
XOXO2 Volume 1 is out now, and Thriller Rose Edition is out now.
And more to come.
More to come on the Story Podcast with
That's
Corey Rosen.
Where can people find you at?
All platforms. All
Kid
platforms.
Rose?
Yeah, Kid Rose.
You don't have a you got a link tree. That's
Yeah, I have
what
a
it is.
link
You
tree.
got a
Yeah, that's the next step is,
Website.
yeah, enhancing that. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, if you've enjoyed this episode, please go over to CoreyRosenProductions.com. That's CORYROSEN Productions.com. You can find out all of our content. Did you know, since we last spoke, I have a movie coming out?
Oh yeah, tell us about the movie.
Yeah, so it's a you ever seen the Quentin Tarantino movie Inglourious B-Words?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
I like the actor.
It's one of my favorite movies,
Yeah.
honestly. I'm a giant World War II geek. But it's like that. It's like a spoof on war. Not a spoof. It's a fictional tale about World War II, and I did the music to it, and we got it sold in Germany. Surprise, surprise! We got a World War II movie sold in Germany.
That's nice.
Right? In South Korea and Scandinavia and elsewhere, and it's soon to come to U.S. American theaters. Hopefully by the end of this year or the start of next year.
That's nice.
So you'll be able to go to movie theaters and see good old me with my music in a movie. So
Yeah, bring
really
it to
super
some film festivals.
yeah, well, it was already at the Cannes Film Festival over
Oh,
in
nice.
France.
All right,
And
cool.
that's
Yeah,
yeah. So I got some
yeah,
viewage over there, but it's a full length movie. So
yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how the film festivals work with full length movies. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
They just paid me to do the music, and I was like, I could do that.
Corey Rosen just gave y'all a gem. Get into music composing. There's money.
100%. That's where a lot of money is. It's
Absolutely.
either movies or games,
Yo,
right?
yeah,
And especially with like sync licensing too.
yo,
You mess with that at all?
absolutely. I'm so glad you just brought that up. Yeah, we should have talked about that.
Well, let's talk about it now. We got some time.
Yeah, so you just want to license your music for films and commercials and games, and you just you're on it. I have there was a film that was being played at that festival called A Star Without a Star by Juanita Moore, and it's directed by Kirk Kellicon, and I'm a music composer on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There you go.
let's do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the best ways to make any sort of money or splash in the music industry, because we all know we don't get much from Spotify or Apple or
No.
anything else. We don't get diddly squat, quite frankly.
Apple Music is where it's at.
It is where it's at. It's
Yeah.
better than Spotify for sure.
Yeah,
But either way, you're still getting cents.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
just-
cents
yeah.
of cents, right?
literally.
But the way they gain a lot of notoriety or a lot of eyes or a lot of money is by doing it through movies and stuff like that. And if you're in PA, guess what? We're the PA Film Commissioner is based in York right now,
Yeah,
and they're trying to bring a lot of film over to York. So get in contact with it. I know York College is doing a lot of work with their film students with the PA Film Commissioner, and they're always in Harrisburg and doing stuff. So look them up on Instagram. I should probably memorize that name so I can shout them out because they do some really great work. I was just involved in one of their
shout out to them.
for real. I was just involved in one of their promo shoots for this whole thing that they're trying to build over in Harrisburg and York. So please be sure to check that out if you're interested in film work. Otherwise, we've got other stuff going on here. We got a Super Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Tournament going on in
Oh, yeah.
November.
Yeah,
You like Super Smash Bros?
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put
I
it up
think I peeped it.
in the event room, and $25 to play, but you get cash prizes of $250 if you win first
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. So if
Otherwise-
you guys want to get beat, come down and join this tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's free to come and watch. It should be a lot of fun. We got our short cinema showcases as well, where we highlight local short films. So whenever we
Yeah.
get that documentary out, put it up here. We'll play it on the projector screen.
Quick
up
question,
here.
Corey. How many episodes you have of the story?
This is 252.
252. Shout out to Corey Rosen on the Story Podcast. 252 episodes. Let's give him his flowers today.
100%. Yeah, this is actually going to be the last month of the Story Podcast for a little while.
Oh, yeah, I'm honored
Yeah,
to be on
so
this episode.
we're going to take a small little break and figure some stuff out on the technical side and try to really elevate the show. I want to get some games in the show to do like
Nice.
some fun little game show stuff.
Yeah.
It could be fun.
Do like a questionnaire kind of
Like
thing.
a questionnaire or
like, yeah.
another podcast that I was on called Drum Key over from Drums Etc.
Yeah.
They had this segment called Turn It Up or Turn It Down.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you feel about how do you feel about autotune? Turn it up or turn it down?
That's nice. I never thought about that.
What do you think about it? What's your take
Autotune?
on autotune?
I love autotune.
Yeah, so you can turn it
Yeah,
up. Turn
yeah.
that up, right?
If you know how to use autotune, though, like,
Right,
yeah,
you
you gotta
do,
use
right,
it to
yeah.
your advantage.
You gotta
yeah.
use it correctly.
Yeah.
Because there are some bad autotunes out there.
Yeah.
That it's almost so bad that it's good,
I've been there.
right?
I've been
Well, hey, if you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to share it around.
It's
with
so
all your
bad that it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, there are some people that are just so bad, and it's really good. It's hilarious. Yeah, there's always like the so bad it's good. There's a so good that it's good, and it's like it's not good enough, so it's not good. Period.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
That's funny.
Because like you got I feel like this with movies too. Because like you got some scripts that are so bad that it's really hilarious.
Yeah.
And then there are just some scripts where it's like, oh, that's just not good, so it's not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's like the uncanny valley there, especially with like autotune too.
I think if you really mess with like natural, like there's a battle between people who love using natural vocals and then people who love using autotune.
For sure.
It's funny. It's kind of hilarious.
Well,
It's like a singer and like a rapper kind of pretty much. But
yeah, and it really depends on the style too, because you're not gonna go and listen to opera music and have it be all autotune. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
XOXO 2 out now.
But who knows? With
Yeah.
that said, let's wrap it up. We'll call it a day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We'll be back with it this coming Monday, Saturday,
Yeah.
the 31st.
Throw her
And
out
that's
now.
it.
Throw her out now.
See you guys around. Bye.